A quiet summer evening at one of Australia's most iconic beaches turned into chaos, and now the world is asking the same question: who was Naveed Akram? Australian authorities have identified one of the gunmen involved in the deadly Bondi Beach shooting as Naveed Akram, a 24-year-old man of Pakistani origin living in Sydney's southwestern suburb of Bondi. His name surfaced after police recovered a driver's license at the scene and later confirmed his identity through law enforcement sources. Police raided Akram's family home on Sunday night as investigators worked through what is now being treated as one of the deadliest anti-Semitic attacks in Australian history. The shooting unfolded during Chanukah by the sea, a public Jewish community gathering marking the first night of Chanukah. Hundreds of people were attending the beachfront event when gunfire erupted shortly after 6:40 p.m. Authorities say at least 12 people were killed. Nearly 30 others were injured, including 2 police officers who responded to the scene. One of the attackers was shot dead during an exchange with police. That individual has been identified as Naveed Akram. A second suspect was arrested and remains in critical condition. Investigators are also examining reports of a possible third individual, though that has not been confirmed. Among the victims was Rabbi Eli Schlanger, an assistant rabbi with Chabad of Bondi and one of the key organizers of the event. He had served the local Jewish community for nearly 2 decades and was widely known for outreach and interfaith work. So what do we know about Naveed Akram? According to Australian media reports, Akram lived in Bondi, a multicultural suburb with large migrant communities. He was reportedly a bricklayer by trade and had recently been laid off from work. His family is believed to have owned the Bondi property for about a year. Unconfirmed reports suggest Akram originally came from Lahore, Pakistan, though authorities have not officially verified that detail. What has been confirmed is that he was of Pakistani origin and had studied in both Australia and Pakistan. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation and other outlets report that Akram studied at Central Queensland University in Sydney. He was also previously linked to Hamdard University in Islamabad and the Al Murad Islamic Institute in Australia, where social media posts show he completed religious studies in 2022. Leaders from the institute have declined to comment publicly, and police have not said whether his studies played any role in the attack. Investigators have cautioned against drawing conclusions while the inquiry is ongoing. What has raised further attention is that authorities confirmed at least one of the attackers was previously known to security agencies. Officials have not explained in what capacity or whether any warning signs were missed. Video footage from the scene shows 2 men dressed in black firing rifles from an elevated position near a car park overlooking the beach. Emergency services rushed in as crowds fled and paramedics treated victims amid widespread panic. The motive behind the Bondi Beach attack has not yet been officially confirmed. While the shooting comes amid a documented rise in anti-Semitic incidents across Australia, police say they are examining multiple possibilities, including whether the attack was planned, whether the suspects acted alone, and whether there were any local or overseas connections. Israeli officials have said they are reviewing intelligence suggesting the possibility of foreign involvement. Some Israeli media outlets have reported that investigators are examining potential links to militant organizations and hostile state actors, including Iran and its allies. Australian authorities, however, have not publicly confirmed any foreign direction at this stage. Australia's Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, urged calm and unity, calling the attack an assault on social cohesion. He noted that Australia has faced a disturbing rise in anti-Semitic acts over the past year, including synagogue attacks and arson incidents targeting Jewish businesses. Australia recently designated Iran's Revolutionary Guard as a terrorist organization and expelled Iran's ambassador earlier this year over alleged attempts to direct attacks against Jewish targets on Australian soil. Iran has denied involvement and condemned the Bondi Beach shooting. As investigators continue piecing together Naveed Akram's background, movements, and possible influences, officials stress that many details remain unverified. Social media speculation has been widespread, but police have warned against misinformation while the investigation unfolds. What is clear is the impact. Bondi Beach, a symbol of leisure, diversity, and public life, became the site of an unspeakable tragedy. Families are mourning. Communities are shaken. and questions about extremism, security failures, and public safety are once again at the forefront. Authorities say updates will be released as facts are confirmed. Until then, the focus remains on honoring the victims, supporting the injured, and understanding how an event meant to celebrate faith and community ended in devastation. Comment what you think about this. If you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe. It really motivates us to create helpful videos.